Let's go to our panel for the big stories of the day today. Joining us is Sarah Sparks and Chris Henry. Good morning. Good to see you both.
Morena.
Now, let's start with the capital gains. So the survey says it's like evenly split in terms of who supports it, 39% apiece. And then when you look at Auckland more specifically, actually more of us oppose a capital gains tax than the rest of the country. Sarah, what do you think's behind that, or what do you make of those numbers?
Probably because there's quite a few more property investors concentrated in this rohe. I'm not one of them, so I have a view about the policy, and I think it's courageous, and the devil obviously is going to be in the detail. But my nan used to say, those that have much is expected. So, you know, if you've got a few investment properties, you know, we need more tax revenue in this country. We have a divide between the rich and the poor, and we're not going to get it through raising consumption tax or income tax, and also we've got a population that's ageing. So we need to do something else, which is this. So it's in the design of it, you know, what the rules are and what the variation is, and how is it going to be compliant?
Because you say like we need more tax money. Like there's two reasons people do a capital gains tax. Yep. One is property prices. Well, this will have no effect on property prices. Two is, as you say, for more money for the state.
Absolutely.
But this is all going, apparently, Chris, towards 3 free doctor's visits.
Which is a terrible line of messaging. I mean, they could have done much better than that. But I would say that Labor would be feeling very pleased about the way that this is going. 100%. I mean, it could have gone far worse. And, you know, it really feels like a bit of medicine that we have been meaning to take for years and years. And you're right, the devil is in the detail.
Yeah.
And, you know, in essence, I'm up for it as well, and I'm looking forward to hearing how it gets explained a bit more, and maybe a bit more wider support from some other parties to get it into the best place it can be, in order for us to catch up with the rest of the world.
The taxing part of it, I think, unusually, is actually the least controversial part of it. I think it is the spending.
The proceeds and where they're going.
Where's it going?
Yeah,
and like,
true.
where are we going to get all these doctors? We don't even have them now. You know, like
workforce. We need the pipeline.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hey, Lotto, I thought it very cool to see that it was Kawerau Supermarket, New World in Kawerau, who we spoke to this morning, that had, someone from there has won this ticket. Hopefully not someone travelling through town.
No, I mean, although I'm very guilty of going through a small town and being like, this is my time that I'll buy a Lotto ticket.
Oh, really?
This draw, I tell you what, I got involved hook, line and sinker. I'm not a Lotto buyer normally. This year, I had my fingers in lots of different pies. One ticket with some friends, went and bought one on Waiheke on Friday night, thinking, oh, maybe that might be one. But good news, guys, I was a winner. 4 bonus lines for this week's draw. I feel like it's a sign.
So
maybe I'm going to big Wednesdays.
Like a free ticket.
Oh my God. Oh really?
Yeah.
Right.
Very excited.
What about you? Any wins on your...
No, I hate to be Debbie Downer, but I don't do Lotto. It's, you know, for me, I mean, I've done a lot of mahi advocacy around gambling harm, so, you know.
So you can't.
Well, for me, it's just I don't do it. But my brother actually did win one of the, not the #1 division, but a few years back, I think it was like second or third, paid off his mortgage, you know.
No
but
way.
the chances are, you know, like 0 to none that you actually win.
You really only want to be getting involved in this must-win scenario.
Well, you know, I'm old school. It's like, you know, I make my own way and earn my own money than put it out there and think pennies are going to rain from heaven.
Yeah. Sounds reasonable. Also, the anti-gambling thing kind of puts the kibosh.
Yeah, sorry, I did. Yeah, it's true though.
Fair enough.
Finally, Christmas, this morning we were talking about, they've put a tree up in our, did you see in the foyer here?
Did.
Is it any good? I haven't seen it yet.
It is. It's large. It's very
red.
Christmassy.
Very red.
Now,
it's a statement.
We were talking about Christmas movies, and Di got very excited. Di, who's this year's. She loves the Hallmark movies. Absolutely froths on them. In fact, can we get you on, Di, to talk about them after news?
Curate the top, you know, the top 10 to watch.
because there's a whole bunch that have come out from Hallmark, and they're on Netflix, and they're like really crap. But you sort of watch the whole thing anyway because it's quite sweet. Have you guys seen these movies, and do you have a pick for Christmas movies, Sarah?
No, sorry, I don't actually have a TV. I don't watch, and I don't have a Netflix, I know. But I do. I love choir music during Christmas, so I've got my favourites here if you want to know.
All right. What do you do with your time if you don't have a TV?
I'm a bookworm. Love the library. Yeah, and lamplight books and panel, books, and more books.
Very cool, Chris.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I definitely have a Netflix subscription. I haven't watched any of the Hallmark films. I think by the time you get through your Home Alones, your Home Alone 2s and your Die Hards, they're probably enough Christmas movies for me every year.
Those are your go-tos.
What are yours?
Well, I would actually recommend seeing the Hallmark
Okay.
movies.
All right.
And you've kind of got to stick with them. My husband turned up halfway through one the other day and he was like, what is this? Because it's terrible. But it's
Imagine not too difficult to follow, though. I'm sure you could...
very easy to follow. You can come in at any point. You understand what's going on. But it's basically like these small little towns that are all Christmas obsessed, putting their decorations up.
Right.
And it's very first world.
Yeah.
What's that? Warm and fuzzy, says Di.
Like, and with everything that's going on in the world, perhaps a Hallmark movie is what we all need.
Or gingerbread.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Now, Sarah has... did you make these? Can
Yes.
you tell us the story behind this? Look at this beautiful box that she's brought in.
I baked gingerbread men for you guys.
Very sweet.
This morning. It's a tradition in our family. Or I used to have little gingerbread parties when my kids were little.
How lovely is that?
So
And
lovely
you-
and festive. And this morning, before she
that.
came in, like, that's impressive.
Did you make them this morning?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is what happens when you don't have a TV, people. That productive. Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
A live taste test.
Yummy.
Delish.
A little more ginger would have been.
Okay. All right. Always room for improvement.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Chris.